Welcome to Instant Replay presented by Cheez It.
Oh, no. Stop.
Okay.
You need your energy up.
Okay. All right. I do that to you all the time, so it's extremely fair. Welcome to Instant Replay presented by Cheez It for MLS Week 33. I'm Andrew Wiebe with Charlie Davies. 2 weeks left, Charlie. 2 words.
Let's go.
And let's go straight to one Javier Hernandez. You probably know him by his more known moniker, Chicharito. 46th minute, it is stoppage time in the first half. LARSL, this is a huge match with massive playoff implications. And Charlie, Chicharito is going down. He wants a foul on Justin Glad. What do you think?
I think this is not a foul. It's clearly a fakey McTwist that Tony Hawk was famous for in some of those skateboard games, because this is an instance where his momentum carries him into Justin Glad. And then it's the acrobatics after, the embellishment, if you will, is what warranted the yellow card. This is poor defending, don't get me wrong. You cannot stretch your back leg like that. That's almost the number one rule you teach defenders not to do in the box. But that is not a foul because he does not engage into Chicharito. It's the hip. Look at the hip that makes contact with Chicharito's hamstring, but it's Chicharito's body and momentum that carries him into Justin Glad. For me, Kevin Stott got this call exactly right.
I'm going to say well done to Kevin Stott as well, because this is a huge call by him. Again, Chicharito going down in the 63rd minute. Marcelo Silva, RSL defender, putting Chicharito under pressure. And RSL, well, they don't like it. Their playoff lives are at stake. But if you watch this closely, look at that right arm by Silva. Yeah, he pulls him back a little bit. But I think the smoking gun contact comes down lower. Now, is Chicharito clever? Yes. He sticks that left leg out. He kind of hovers there. He knows the contact is coming. Once he feels it, he is going down. But that is still contact initiated by the defender. It is still a foul. Well done, Kevin Stott and the referee crew on that one. And well done in the 15th minute as well. Scott Caldwell clearly fouls Ricky Puig in the penalty area. You can see it right there. Yep, foot-to-foot contact. That is not a ton, but it is a foul, folks. But Charlie, is this a foul on Fredy Montero? Sporting Kansas City, a 1-0 win, ended the Sounders' playoff streak. Fredy Montero wanted this one. Ted Uncle did not call it initially, but he got called to the board by Ismir Pekmic. Clear and obvious error, says Pekmic. No, says Ted Uncle. Not for me. Whose side are you on?
Wiebe, what I will tell you is that Fontas does get a slight touch on the ball. And for me, that is the reason why this is not a penalty kick, because he does make contact with the ball and not just with Montero's foot.
All right, let's keep it rolling. LAFC Portland. LAFC clinching the Supporters Shield in Week 33. Congratulations to them. But the final decision of the game, the Timbers thought, hey, maybe we could have had a penalty here. You see here, the center back for LAFC into the back of the Portland attacker. Is it enough for a PK? Charlie, I think we can both agree, no, shake your head. Nah, not for me. Not in the 97th minute. No, not enough. But let's do 2 offside plays here before we hit a red card. Columbus Red Bulls. Was there an offside leading up to Derek Etienne's goal in the 89th minute?
In my opinion, this is tight, but this is not offside. I think they just got it right before the ball was played. For me, this is a good no call.
Yeah, I think it's tight as well, but I agree. Good no call. For me, that's offside. But FC Cincinnati did not like the third goal scored by John Duran. And I think this is offside. It is a tough one, folks, because when you have the angle from the broadcast, you cannot see the complete picture. You see John Duran in the final defender for FCC on the edge of the picture, but we have second spectrum footage. We went and took a look. Here is the moment when the ball is touched on the pass, and Charlie, I think Duran's shoulder is leaning off. To me, that is offside, though I can understand why it wasn't flagged by the VAR, given they didn't have that footage.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Editor Phil Levanko freeze frame right there. To me, he is in an offside position, and you're right, Andrew. The referees did not have this look at the monitor. On the broadcast, it's too tight to overturn. It's not clear and obvious, but from this angle, for me, the flag should have been up, and this should be offside.
All right, I mentioned a red card. Sergio Santos is the one that got the red card. Basically, the final plays of this Cincinnati-Chicago game, a tough loss at home for the Garys. There's a lot going on here, Charlie. Explain to the folks why Santos got a red card.
Well, again, I'm going to call to editor Phil Levanco. Freeze frame right here. There's 2 shots. There's a lot of physicality in the scrum. But to me, it looks like there's a punch thrown right here. And then there's that shove to the chest. I just feel like there's too much things flying around at this point. And at this stage in the game, you got to keep your temper. You got to keep your hands to yourself. And in this way, when you throw your hands wild, chances are you can make contact with the face, which I think he did in this instance.
Not a lot to argue about for this Colorado Rapids red card. Gustavo Vallecilla, yeah, he comes flying in, 2 feet up, stud showing. That is serious foul play, folks. Red card all day for me. But here's one that might be slightly more debatable for you, Charlie. Nashville-Houston, 26-minute, Walker-Zimmerman in a little bit of a clash. Was it a handball? Well, that's what it felt like. That's what it seemed like. Play goes on. Hani Mukhtar bounces one off the crossbar. No idea how he did that. The odds were not in his favor on that one. But then it gets called back. VAR Alex Chilowitz spotted something in that initial challenge by Zimmerman, and Guido Gonzalez Jr. goes to the monitor and points to the spot. PK, Zimmerman is incensed. He says, no way. He thinks it's for the handball, Charlie. It is not for the handball. To be fair, I thought it was for the handball too. Looking back, it's for the contact on the leg by Zimmerman. That looks like a foul. It looks like a smoking gun to me.
It looks like a foul. It smells like a foul. It is a foul. And to me, it was obvious from the jump that Walker Zimmerman comes through the leg of Corey Baird. That is a pen all day, every day. Well done by Alex Chilowitz, the VAR official, to signal Guido Gonzalez Jr. to the monitor.
Absolutely. He picked that one out. All right, Montreal, D.C., 76-minute. What happens if you're a defender and you push an attacking player in the box with 2 hands, Charlie?
Red card. Dog so.
And if you don't challenge for the ball, it's going to be a penalty kick as well. That's the way the laws work, folks. And final one, I'll let you have this one. New England, Atlanta, 31st minute. What do you see? Because I got to tell you, what I see is something like a suplex.
Atlanta's goalkeeper, Godinho, just runs right through the Revolution player. Of course this is a penalty. You can't not play the ball and think you can just steamroll anybody before attempting to make a save.
All right, that's it for us. Big thanks to our producer, Rich Hernandez, our editor, Phil Levanco. Shout out to Phil and you, Charlie Davies. I'm Andrew Wiebe. We'll see you next time.